motherfucking views. Views. I need some motherfucking views.
Don't we all just want to be internet famous, making videos in our basement, 6 figures ad revenue? It's so cool to be PewDiePie or Ethan Klein. But YouTube is a fickle bitch, there's no guarantees. Next month you might not make shit, no one knows what advertiser friendly now is. So just fuck it and make some cool shit. You can vlog your life, talk about your likes and dislikes. You can clickbait cause it's alright. Well, anything goes, as long as you know. There's no guarantees cause everybody wants to be the next big thing on your TV. Or you could blow up tomorrow and by next week you might be nobody. I need some motherfucking views. Views. I need some motherfucking views. Attention is what we're all after. Sometimes we look desperate, but sometimes there's laughter. We live in a society where our children think making cool memes is their future profession. Look around, you'll see that the joke's on me. All these millionaire kids, not even 17, cause you can be a fool and drop out of your school. All you need is those views. You can vlog your life, talk about your likes and dislikes. You can clickbait cause it's alright. Or anything goes, as long as you know. There's no guarantees cause everybody wants to be the next big thing on your TV. You could blow up tomorrow and by next week you might be nobody. I need some motherfucking views. Views. I need some motherfucking views.
So give me the, cause I want the, so give me the, cause I want the, so give me the, give me the, give me the motherfucking views. So give me the, cause I want the, so give me the.
Well, good morning, coffee beans. Hope you're having a good day today. Hopefully, you've already had a cup, maybe two of coffee, right? To get you going, right? Because I've got tabs galore opened up today. Tabs galore. And we're going to do exactly what our good friend Leon has instructed us to do. Sir, if I have 2 cups before %30 a.m., we have problems. 5:30. Well, squatching, my dear, this may be a 2-cupper day. This may actually be a 2-cupper day. But enough about me, enough of my big mug on the face, on the whatever. Let's get me down tiny and let's get started. Did you guys know that the average human walks 900 miles per year and drinks 22 gallons of coffee? This means that the average human gets 41 miles per gallon. Well, I think that's a pretty good return on your investment for a cup of coffee. right? You get that kind of mileage. I guarantee we all wished our cars and stuff got that kind of mileage, right? Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. I think I'm right. All right. 22 gallons of coffee. Pathetic. Gotta see if there's any creamer in the break room. Listen, real men don't need creamer for their coffee, Iron Duck. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. All right, before we get into the main story today, I've got to address a one-eyed pie. So, back some time ago, there was a feller by the name of Toxic Piplup. I think we all know Toxic. I think for the most part, Toxic is a beloved person in our community, right? He's liked, well liked, loved even by a few people. Toxic is precious. I will not take standard. Well, let me tell you something. That's watching. I'm not slandering Toxic here, right? I am helping Toxic become and be the man he should be. Because, listen, when a man gives his word about something, he has to live up to that. He has to live up to his word, because if a man doesn't live up to his word, then he's no man. It's just that simple. I like Toxic. I do. I think Toxic is a nice young man. But he was derelict in his responsibilities and duties, and that just will not stand. So, Toxic was out here pining away, wanting some free merch. I like Toxic. I said, hey, ask nicely and I'll send you a Peepaw shirt, right? So he comes back and says, please, peeps, with a little, teary-eyed emoji and so forth, right? Okay. So, he actually asked for a hoodie. Well, a hoodie is a little bit more, not a whole lot, but a little bit more, and he even offered to pay for half. And I said, no, Toxic, because, I like you. I was feeling benevolent, I was like, sure, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. I felt like Toxic does a lot for the community. He does all these collaborative efforts, and so I thought, he says, got the hoodie last night. Thanks so much, man. I'll try and take a picture of it tomorrow. I'm in the airport all day today. And I said, hey, no worries. Hope it keeps you warm while you're traveling. And this is when he was going up to Canada. He went up to Canada back in October. And it was cold up there. They had snow and crap on the ground, right? And so, yeah, a nice Peepaw hoodie. Perfect. Keep the young lad warm, right? But he didn't do it. He never. And so, and he goes, well, I'll get back. I'll take it like mid-January, whatever. I said, okay, because he was really. I said, fine. Well, now here we are. Almost into February, and he still hadn't taken a picture, right? So I called his ass out on it. Right? I said, hey. And now, to be honest, I had reached out to him a couple of times prior to this, and little nudge, little gentle reminders and stuff, right? So I just called him. I took him to task. Like sometimes, like when you have a child that's a little bit unruly, you got to take him to the woodshed, kind of, little corrective behavior, right? That's all this was, right? So, I just put it out there, said, hey, just know that Toxic is ruining me giving away any more merch, right? Because, so if you're hoping to come to me and say, hey, Peepaw, I really would like some merch, but I really can't afford it right now. Could you hook a brother up? Could you hook a sister up? That was over with. Toxic ruined it for everybody. Boom, boom, right? Well, Toxic was streaming when all this stuff was going on. So he makes his little spiel. As soon as the stream's over with, I'll take it. You know, it's really comfortable. It's really nice. It's really soft. It's lovely. I'll go check out his merch. Da 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 da. Right. And so he did. He finally did post a picture of him wearing the merch, right? And even was kind enough to link to the, the actual one that he got and stuff, right? This is not the actual one that he got because I actually changed stores. This was on my old store, but the new store is just as good. It's just as good a quality and everything. But anyway, so there you go. He put it out there, and I do appreciate it. And thank you, Toxic, for doing this. He exposed his body for this. I don't know what that means. Whatever, whatever. But I did say, I just sent him a thank you, and I said thank you for restoring my faith in humanity again. So there you go. He's we're good. We're squared away. So thank you, Toxic, for doing what you said you would do. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right. So let's get into this StoryFire thing. All right. So real quickly, and I do mean extremely quickly, we're going to give you a TLDR in case some of you out there do not know what StoryFire is. So StoryFire was a social media platform that was the brainchild of Jesse Ridgway, aka McJuggernuggets, and a business partner that he had by the name of Brian Spitz. When it was originally marketed to creators, it was marketed as a alternative to YouTube because McJuggernuggets and the type of content that he was making at the time, he was big time at odds with YouTube itself. The whole Psycho Dad series, Psycho Kid series, that whole thing, they did a lot of crazy stunts, things like that. The series accumulated with the character that Jesse Ridgway, or AKA McJuggernuggets, was producing at the time, Psycho Kid, accumulated with him shooting his father. Now, it caused a big hoopla back in the day to where people actually thought that happened. Keemstar actually had to take to Twitter, and I think he maybe even did a drama alert on it, saying, no, this was all scripted, he didn't really do it, yada, 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 But anyway, they built this platform, and they got people like Keemstar, Kid Behind the Camera, Boogie 2988, just to name a few of the bigger creators that they got to come over there. And then they also reached out, and they got people like Augie, Bo Blacks, Nicholas Diorio, Tommy C, people like that, which was more a little bit smaller channels and stuff, and got them over there to start creating and producing. They have a currency over there called Blaze, which was a thank you for being a member for 6 months there, Pigeon Salad. I do appreciate that. And before that, we had Spectre was a member for 6 months as well. Appreciate both of you guys, and I appreciate your continued support. But anyway, and the whole premise was, that viewers who were over there consuming it could buy Blaze currency, which they did, and they could tip said currency to the creators over there for the content, things like that. If they really liked it, they could tip them, so on and so forth, right? And the whole premise was that it was not going to be as, what's the word I'm looking for? Censored. It wasn't going to be as censored as like YouTube was and stuff. It was going to, Jesse was going to allow creators to have a little bit more freedom making content, because people like Boogie and his Francis character had become problematic for YouTube, as well as A Kid Behind the Camera, Angry Grandpa, that whole series those video stuff was also problematic for YouTube because YouTube was really cutting down on this simulated violence and stuff that creators were doing. And so Jesse decided to create this thing. Not only was it originally started off as just, quote, a text where you could tell stories and so forth. They then added in video where creators could upload videos. And that's when they started, really promoting it and it as a alternative to, quote, YouTube. So we pass along. It was founded in 2017. There were, at the writing of this article, which is in 2021, they said there was 120 million Blaze transactions. So StoryFire took about 30% of the cut when creators cash out their Blaze into real world money. This was in 2021. The problem was, my understanding was from people like Pickleton for 6 months. Thank you. Good morning, people. I hope you and yours are well. We're doing well. We're doing well. The wife is still recovering a little bit from the flu. Of course, she still got her arm in one of those soft casts from which she fell and broke her arm, but she's doing better there as well. I think I finally got this, whatever this thing was that I had. I think I finally got it on the ropes. I'm feeling better. But anyway, the whole problem was here, because I remember, for one, Nicholas DeOrio talking about how he had all this Blaze in there, but he wasn't ever able to withdraw it. I don't know where they were talking about this 30% cut, because I remember Nick and them talking about they never were able to draw the money out. So, in 2021, McJuggernuggets, he announced that he personally had invested over $3 million into developing and trying to keep it up and going. Because one of the things you have to understand is when you're running a platform like this, right? The server space that you've got to have, it's not just for the app itself, right? The app itself or the website itself could be relatively easily ran on a website, depending on how much traffic it was getting, relatively inexpensively. However, when they started allowing people to upload videos, that's where the problem started arising, because it takes a lot of storage space to store videos, and then the data bandwidth that you got to have, right, to be able to do that. Most websites, when you go to look at a website and stuff, when it says, okay, when you purchase this website and this hosting from us, right? It's not really the website. You're leasing so much space on a server somewhere out there in the cloud, the internet, whatever you want to call it. You're renting so much space on a server. They'll give you so much disk space, and then you're allowed so much bandwidth, right? And so the bandwidth is the up and down traffic that website is going to be serving to hopefully to your consumers, your viewers and stuff. Well, when you get into start hosting videos and things of that nature, it becomes quite costly, right? And so that was one of the things that Jesse and they ran into, right? Says the site was originally scheduled to go offline in February, but it mysteriously remained live. Then 10 days ago, Ridgeway put up an option on OpenSea, a marketplace for selling non-fungible tokens and other items related to cryptocurrency. He didn't necessarily put StoryFire itself up. What he did was he created an NFT based upon the logo, right, of StoryFire. It went up for sale for a starting price of $1. But when you bought the, quote, NFT, you also got the source code for the website. You got the source code for the two apps, one for the Android, one for the Apple. And then you also got the domain name, right, that they had registered. It actioned. I think it wound up selling for around $16,000 US, or almost 8 Ethereum at the time, right? So here's a YouTube video that McJuggernuggets put out, where he was talking about all of this and going through all of it. Talking about how, some lucky viewer out there of his or viewer of this video particular could buy. I think he didn't act like, or he acted like, you know, that this was really a labor of love. He didn't really want to let it go, whatever, but he just couldn't continue to fund it with his own money. I know there was some really big blow ups and stuff between him and his quote partner, Brian. And that was it. That was, you know, like I say, the person that bought it, what was his name? Deck Chair. This person named Deck Chair bought the NFT for a few $1,000s. So this platform that Ridgeway had invested over $3 million of his own money into sold for just a few $1,000s. I think it's safe to say that was a colossal failure. But it's like anything else in life, right? You miss 100% of the shots that you never take. He took a shot, tried to develop things, had to do this thing, and well, it didn't work out. Where is that? Hang on a second here. I thought I had another link here somewhere. Did I not? Hang on a second here, guys. I'm missing an article because I had another article here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. What? It's gone. So I had an article where they were talking about how earlier this year, let's see if I can find another one here. Hang on. This, let me just show you here what I'm talking about. I don't know if you see this up here, but it was tokens.blazes and assets sell to StoryFire. And what it was about this company that basically it was about the sale of StoryFire, and brings us to where we're at today. That's a little bit. Let's see here if I can pull something. Let's see here. See right here. This was okay. So let's hang on. Was that okay? So maybe they rewrote it or something here. That's okay. Okay, so here, Toronto-based cryptocurrency and Web3 firm Tokens.com has put its domain up for sale and entered into agreement to sell two of its subsidiaries, online social entertainment and gaming platform StoryFire. So Tokens.com will be selling the assets for Metaverse Group and Hulk Labs in exchange for 15.3% equity interest in StoryFire, valued at $3.5 million USD. And that's really interesting how it come to quote it's worth the value, right? And $500,000 USD worth of StoryFire's in-app currency, Blaze tokens. The sale is expected to close March 1st. So this whole thing, listen, I'm gonna be straightforward, honest with you. A lot of this stuff, I don't understand. I'm not a cryptocurrency person. I don't understand any of this. It's gonna have to, hopefully somebody a lot smarter than me can take a look at this story and explain it to us, because here's why. So, hang on, let me get the right one up here. Yesterday on my Twitter feed, this came up. This is a announcement from one of the creators that I really like, Leon Lush. And Leon Lush had this to say. Now, this is being seen at this current time 21.7 thousand times. So let's take a little look at something. Let's watch this.
Hello, everyone. I have a announcement.
Now, here's the first problem that I noticed off of this, right? Here's this big, huge announcement that Leon is doing to announce that StoryFire is coming back. It's got some new life. It's rising up out of the ashes like a fiery phoenix. And guys, can you tell me, do you see what I saw? Anybody in the chat? Anybody? Does anybody see what I see here? Does anybody see what I see here? Well, okay. Announcement. How do you spell announcement? Good morning, Nerdy. How are you doing this morning?
Doing good. Accountant. That's what it says on screen. Accountant.
Yeah, but that's not what it's supposed to say. It's supposed to be announcement. Because if we back up here a little bit, let me just back up here a little bit. Let's go through this again. Because I know I kind of cut you guys.
Hello, everyone. I have a announcement. I have taken on a role at StoryFire.
Announcement. He's making an announcement.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're making an announcement and you're relaunching, if you're trying to bring life back into a dead platform, I would think personally that you would spell announcement right? I mean,
one would think so, I mean, good PR. So.
Am I being a little bit, I don't know.
I think you're asking too much for a million sub YouTuber to do, Peepaw.
2 million, sir. Get your facts right.
It would really help me get my facts right if you could share the screen.
I ain't sharing shit. Come up in here like this.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Okay. All right. So let's continue listening to. Let's back up here a little bit. Let's listen to the rest of Leon here.
I have taken on a role at StoryFire as a creative advisor in an effort to help them build a social platform that bridges the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 crypto. Now, if the end of that sentence made your butthole pucker a little bit, I get it. The term Web 3 kind of makes me flaccid, and crypto is too broad of a term and just means scam to the uninitiated. Part of what I hope.
Okay. So let's break this down a little bit. I'm uninitiated. Trippy Savage.
I can still do it, and I'll whip it out when I need to.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Exactly, Trippy. The mitochondria. I am uninitiated, and I don't know jack dilly squat about cryptocurrency. I don't. Nerdy, do you have any dealings or expertise in crypto?
I have some a little bit of understanding, but not enough to be like, oh yes, I'm an expert. Let me invest in this new crypto that's emerging. Nothing like that. All my information is from basic Google searches, and then what I learned from some ordinary gamer videos and CoffeeZilla videos.
Well, you know what? I've watched CoffeeZilla and I've watched Moonhar videos, and I'll be honest with you, my dumb butt. I just can't understand it. I just don't. Weird Collar Guy, member for 6 months. It means scam to those who are initiated. Okay, so kind of to my point a little bit there, Weird Collar Guy. Every time any type of influencer comes onto the scene about a type of cryptocurrency, the mass majority of those always winds up into some type of, I think the term is rug pull, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen here. I'm not sitting there saying, and I don't want to think that Leon would get in and be a part of that. I'm hoping that's not the case. Because like I say, I really like Leon. I have been following Leon before he really was creating content on YouTube, when he was just screaming into the void on his cell phone on his way home from the cheese factory, and he would get beat red, and hence the name Tomato Mafia. That's how long I have been with Mr. Lush. And I think.
Oh, you were there before the weird baby monkey doll thing?
when he started making his content and stuff, I was there when when he had the contest to come up with the name for Nigel of the monkey. I was there for all that, right? I like I say, I this just has such bad, juju to me, right? This just has just a icky feeling, right? And again, like I say, I really don't want this to be another influencer crypto grab. I don't want this to be another Logan Paul Zootopia, whatever the hell that thing was. I don't want it to be that, right? I don't want it to be another Ice Poseidon, crypto. I don't want it to be that, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what would really help them prevent that? If they started paying their creators.
Well, okay. 2 point, and we're going to get into that. Let's finish watching the video here.
To do as someone who is passionate about the future of social media and cryptography is help eliminate some of the negative connotations around these terms, while helping to grow something cool, community focused, and forward looking that has features we're all familiar with, while simultaneously embracing some of the beauty of trustless blockchain technology, which I will dive more into in future videos. Now's not the time. Now, many of you are probably familiar with StoryFire and its history, and while I don't have time to cover all of that in this video, I will say I'm excited about the team working behind the scenes to make StoryFire great, and I'm looking forward to being a front-facing part of that as I focus on some new longer-form, hopefully thought-provoking content exclusive to StoryFire. Leon Luck.
Now,
Thought-provoking.
Here's the thing. It has been sold. There is a new team that is running StoryFire. And I don't want to be a negative Nancy here, right? Or whatever. I don't want to be pouring water all over the StoryFire here, drowning, and trying to put the fire out. I don't want to be that guy. But what I will say is, I remember hearing this same type of conversation, these same words, these same everything, back when StoryFire first launched, and Jesse, aka McJuggernuggets, was saying this type of stuff. Boogie was saying this type of stuff. Kid behind the camera was saying this kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure even Keemstar was talking highly about it. Nicholas Diori, all those guys were talking high about this stuff, and about how this was potentially going to be an alternative platform, and how this there was really good potential there, right?
Do you remember the Half Baked podcast? The infamous podcast that Jessica Pizzle was supposed to be critiqued on.
Yeah.
That was the reason why that podcast was created in the first place, was because it was meant to be a StoryFire exclusive podcast.
Yeah. But I just, like I say, I just hope this is not another one of these, because here's the deal. I've been around long enough that I remember all these same type promises, right? And again, I hope that this new team ownership, I hope it's a deal. But let's continue.
Lush will remain the same everywhere else, but starting in March, Leon Lush on StoryFire is gonna be in the kitchen cooking. Metaphorically, in the content kitchen. I have like 300 pounds of industrial bacon grease, so it's gonna be delicious and give you coronary artery disease, but it's gonna be worth it. I'll have more to come soon. I appreciate you as always. Peace.
See, and that was the same thing like that Boogie and Kid Behind the Camera and Jesse, because, quote, the content that they wanted to put up, they couldn't on YouTube because it was just too hot
Raunchy.
for YouTube, right? It was just too edgy for YouTube and stuff, right? Now, let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's go here.
I like beer!
What's this here? What was that? Oh, Critical Shogun had just become a member. Thank you, Critical Shogun. I appreciate that. Let's do this here. So, where is it at? Come on. Okay. So I quote tweeted this, and I had I said on this. It basically was like, I really didn't know the thing was even still out there going, honestly. That had basically been sold for a can of Spam and a plastic fork and knife set, so forth, right? So this guy comes in and replies, right? It says platform had got sold. New team that now owns it is fantastic. Blaze Cash Out released as a public beta last year and is about to fully release soon.
No, yeah, this is the same dude. So a couple months ago, me and CB2 were making fun of the fact that the top videos on StoryFire website were like 50 view videos, and this guy came in the replies and like, don't you guys don't understand what's going on? StoryFire is going to be blowing up soon.
Yeah. So this guy here, according to his Twitter bio, right? He's 22 years old. He's a renegade filmmaker, content creator on every platform you can imagine. StoryFire community representative and StoryFire ambassador. He has 1,097 followers, and he's followed by Justin Wang. He's got the Wang follow. Good for him. So
loves himself some Wang.
He loves him. Who doesn't love a little Wang? I love a little Wang in the morning. So he come in and he makes this, talks about, how it was public beta last year, right? And I just said, well, I hope it all works out, but there is a long hill to climb to get back where people trust that platform, right? Which I think is a fairly accurate statement. He says, I definitely agree with you. I think with what's coming on the horizon, people will start to trust. I don't know about that. It's going to really, it's really, 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 really going to depend, right, on how things are handled. What is done. Now, let's take a look at this is StoryFire's Twitter feed. Okay. Mm-hmm. I saw something that was a little bit, where is it at here? They deleted it. I should have screenshotted it. This is what I get. This is what I get.
What do they delete, people?
They had a link here. Now, here it is. Here it is. $50,000 giveaway. Our biggest giveaway yet. How to enter. Read through our thread. How to enter. Follow StoryFire app. Retweet this post. Tag a friend in the comments who shouldn't miss out and sign up to the $50,000 giveaway. And it has a link here. So let's open up the link. This is the link, right? Oasis server.
Minecraft wants their assets back.
Okay. There you go. This is it. Neighbors, pets, social clubs, concerts. So are they basically going to try to do, are they setting up a Minecraft server where basically they're going to have it?
Well, if you remember, Peapod, the last big creator they partnered with was Sky Does Minecraft. Actually, one of those screenshots there, it shows his avatar right there, right in front.
Right here? Which one? Jack Perry?
He's got the Goku skin now.
I don't know who the hell Goku is. So you'll have to indulge me there. But okay, so which one is it? Is the guy on the right or the guy?
Yeah, the guy on the right, yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So are they trying to do something like what was done in like Fortnite and stuff, where they have the these big concerts and they partner with these different creators and stuff to put on these big events inside of the what? I mean, I don't know. I don't.
It just looks like they're advertising a Minecraft server.
Yeah. Right. But a 50,000 giveaway, 50,000 what? 50,000 US dollars, 50,000 rupees, 50,000 Blaze token. What? It doesn't say, right? And then it says Tesseract giveaway for early access members worth over 25,000. 25,000 what? It's just.
Well, people, if you put in your email address right there, you'll be able to sign up.
The hell I will. No, sir. No, thank you. No,
No.
thank you. I don't know. See what I'm saying? This whole thing is a little bit.
It is, and I will say it is a little odd to see to see Leon team up with people who like have like this blatant of scams, considering he's criticized a lot of those in the past.
Yeah.
With like there's like this motivational speaker who had like a s- uh, a paid membership club that you could join, and you could get a phone call with him for like 5 minutes, and he never got the phone call.
So here's this big news. Leon Lush is now creative advisor at StoryFire, blending Web 2 and Pono and Web 3.0 for a future. First exclusive content drops in March. Catch the premiere here. So let's open up link in a new tab. Let's see what this comes up, because this is all brand new tweets. Okay, so that's just the quote announcement that Leon did over on Twitter. That's it. Right?
Check his StoryFire channel. See if he uploaded anything on here before. Just the first time.
So he put out a picture of him and his wife. Looks like it's just a picture, right? 13 hours ago. 3 years ago. Yo, where my StoryFire brothers and sisters at? Let me get a shocker in the chat. That's 2 months ago. Imagine if we accidentally touched tips. Haha. Nah, just kidding. Unless. A month ago, excited to be working on something new after all these years, and even more excited to be bringing it to StoryFire while being a part of the future here as creative advisor. That was a month ago.
See, Paul, you could have gotten the scoop if you were paying attention to the StoryFire feeds.
Dude, I didn't even know this shit was still even up and going. So let's just go to the home here of StoryFire.
Adam on Earth, by the way, is Sky Does Minecraft's new username now.
Okay, Net Nobody, New Year's song. Okay, so I guess he put a song out over here.
I think it's a re-upload, actually.
Yeah. Adam shows wife and friends museum. Adam, 616 views 2 months ago. So evidently he's doing Minecraft stuff over here for him. Popper creators, Kid Behind the Camera, Emily Saxton, Damn Drops, Keemstar still on here. Brian, I think this Brian is actually one of the original. Let me see, is this the original? Yeah, this is what the partners. This was 2 years ago. The last time that this guy did anything was 2 years ago, but he's still
top creator.
Top creator. Let's just go and take a look at Keemstar.
And if you want to see the videos, you got to go to click on videos.
Okay, fine.
3 years ago.
3 years ago from Keemstar, right? Let's look here. Dame Drops. Okay. 4 years ago, videos. 4 years ago. Okay. Let's look at one of the ones like I knew was a big one, which was Kid Behind the Camera, right? So he posted something 4 months ago. 4 months ago is this thing on. Gave over 750,000 blazes away tonight. I'm out. If you need me, hit me up on Twitter. Farewell and thank you all. 2 years ago. So he gave away all of his blaze, I guess, to people. 500. So he gave away 650,000 blazes because I guess basically it was worthless. Then 4 months ago, he said, sup. Videos 4 years ago, right? Let's see who else do they have listed on here. Optimus, another big creator. 5 months ago, Optimus sounds better. Optimus Fire sounds better. Give me the platform, $3 per verified user. Okay. Videos. 2 years ago was the last time he did anything. I don't know. You can't scroll this, I don't guess. Is it
nope.
Okay. So that's it. Top creator this month. Flaming Joe, 1.3 views. StoryFire Raylight 2023, 2 months ago, 742 views 2 months ago.
Yeah, all the top videos of this month are videos 2 months old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great stuff.
I don't know. I just don't know. I guys, you will ultimately, you guys, the consumers, right, will have to be the person to determine. I just don't know. I just know that trending this week, 18 hours ago, is
74
the Leon,
views.
and 74 views. I really wish there was a way to see. I really wish there was a way to see like how many people. I don't know. I say I don't. This.
Like are actively using the site or
Yeah, exactly.
probably if we count yourself, probably like 50.
Tommy C posted 18 hours ago. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
So I guess he saw the announcement too.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't. All I'm gonna say is this. I like Leon. I hope he's not getting in. I'm hoping he's not getting into something that's going to turn around and bite him in the ass. But I just have, me personally, have so many reservations about, and listen, I'm all for diversifying, and I'm all for, putting your stuff out there on different platforms, Like I have all my streams here, all the streams from Clear as Mud that I do, all that stuff. Every bit of it automatically is fed over to Rumble as well, right? As an alternative backup, source for my content in case something ever happens to the channels, so all that is not lost. I just,
I say invest in StoryFire coin right now. Get in on the ground floor
You
with
think
me
so?
and Leon Lush. We're gonna make
Yeah.
millions. We're gonna make millions from it.
I wonder how much.
How much do you think they paid him, or do you think they give him like a percentage of the company?
They probably gave him so many Blaze tokens to begin with, right? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I guess we'll see. That's the only thing I can say is we'll see.
Suck your own butthole. You're doing great.
Xylee. Even with a Leon, StoryFire doesn't stand a chance against Rumble. Exactly. Not when they have they have Xylee over there. Well, no, she's over on, was it Kick, where she's got like.
No, she's on Rumble. She's on Rumble. She
on
actually has a
Rumble
bigger
too?
following on Rumble than she does
Does she?
YouTube.
Okay, yeah, exactly. The alt-right Xylee. Hey, she's
Yeah,
all right with me. So,
But no, yeah, like everything besides like the social, like Twitter aspect of it, everything
Yeah.
that StoryFire was trying to do is just being done better by Rumble. And to be honest, Rumble isn't really that good other than archiving your stuff.
Yeah. See, like for example, they got a thing here on their Twitter feed says, "Get ready for an exhilarating sprint on." I guess I don't. This is.
I wouldn't click that link if I were you people.
Announcing $20,000 Blaze token giveaway. The race kicks off today. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If all these giveaways that they're giving away, the Blaze tokens, if it's even down here where it was the $50,000 giveaway or whatever it was, where is it at? I'm sure it was probably. where was it at? Where I saw, yeah, the $50,000 giveaway. I'm sure that was probably in Blaze tokens too, right? But how do you equate what Blaze is worth? Okay, user transaction is blazing. Total accounts 2.2 million. Daily active users 185,000. Google Play Store downloads 500,000. Apple Store downloads 692,000. Okay, but are those numbers current, or are you just pulling from years past?
Yeah,
Total
when it
accounts
was like really
2.2.
hyped.
Yeah, 2.2 million. But as we've shown, you've got they're advertising users out there, quote, the big ones that hasn't touched or done anything in years to the platform. Years.
Yeah, guys, we're really blazing with our 50 view highly popularized video.
I don't know. I just, to me, and here's the thing. I know I'm being negative here. I get that. I understand that I'm being maybe even overly critical. I can get that too. But when this thing, whatever, and the way it was marketed and presented, it just, I don't know, it just left such a bad taste. So again, I wish them the best, right? Because I believe competition is good. Open competition is good. I don't think it's good for one, quote, platform to have all the quote power, right? Like YouTube has, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that's why everyone was jumping on StoryFire at first, because hey, who better to like understand what creators need than the creator creating a platform, right?
Yeah.
Um,
But the problem is you got to have money. You got to have a lot of money.
well, not just that too, but like if you remember how McJuggernuggets was running the site, he was running it like a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Where he would be like he would like be very vague about announcements, and then like I remember they did this whole stunt where they pretended like the site was going down so that way they could have like the highest amount of like users on the night of, and then they made an announcement video saying, guys, StoryFire got saved right at the last minute.
Okay. So just real quick, I don't know. I assume when I do this, it's how much is a Blaze coin worth? It's worth zero. I don't know how far.
A fraction of a penny. Let's put it that way.
Even. It's like let's see. There's tenths, hundreds, thousands, million, billionth. It's 1/trillionth of 1 penny. So if we was to take this value right here, right? Copy this. Let's see. And do this times 50,000. What do we get? You have almost 5 cents. So that $50,000 token, you got a nickel. You got a nickel. You shit. I can retire. Let's retire on that.
Listen, it's gonna go to the moon, people. You don't understand, okay? That trillionth of a penny, it's gonna be $500,000 soon. Okay, we're all gonna be millionaires, billionaires.
I just don't want to just completely totally shit all over this, but I don't know. I don't know. I just have like when you come across something and you come across a story, or you're reading whatever in your newspaper, or maybe if you on your feed or whatever, you get your news feed, whatever. Hopefully you guys read the news. Anyway, and you're reading a story and you're sitting and you're like, something's not right here. And you just get this feeling in your gut, right? That this is, and here's the thing to me that is just kind of just, they throw these big numbers around. 20,000 Blaze token giveaway. The race kicks off. 20,000, guys, that's 2 cents. 2 pennies. Period. And the whole thing is this. Is they throw these big numbers around stuff, and they try for attention getters, right? It's the 20,000. But if you don't know what the crypto is actually, trading for, now here's the deal, right? So like if you took say $100, and that would equate out to what that was it like? That would equate out to what would it be? Oh Jesus Christ! Trillions of dollars in Blaze tokens, right? So if you take $100, let's say you have $100 laying around where, you have, it's not, you don't need it. It's just extra money laying around, right? So rather than like maybe going to the casino or taking your significant other out on a really nice dinner date and dropping $100 on a really nice meal, you decide, I'm going to take this $100 and I'm going to buy as much Blaze crypto as I possibly can. Right? Now, you're betting or you're hoping that that token or that crypto really takes off. So if all of a sudden it starts going to, and it starts trading at, rather than, what was it, 2 trillionths of a cent, all of a sudden it's trading at 1 cent, just 1 penny, right? 1 Blaze is worth 1 cent. Well, you sell it, you're freaking loaded, right? That $100 investment is money in your pocket. You're retiring type money here, right?
Exactly. And that's why you need to invest now.
But the problem is what happens is with these, if especially back, what was it, back in 2022, somewhere in there, people started getting on all these really weird, like, Dogecoin and all this stuff, right? People started buying it. Look what happened to Boogie. Yeah. Look what happened to Boogie. Boogie took and invested all of his money into some cryptocurrency that McJuggernuggets recommended to him, and it got right up there, right? And he had like a lot of money, but he didn't pull it out, and it went.
Listen, this is a lesson for all guys. Okay, you cannot pull out when it's too late. Okay, you have to. It has to be at the right moment, otherwise you're screwed for life.
Well, yes, I understand that, Pickleton, that Boogie is a numpty. I understand that. But guess what? The vast majority of people that come in and invest in these cryptos because this influencer or this this influencer or this YouTube creator or whoever it is says, hey, they're all numpty, and I'm one of these. I don't ever invest. I have enough money. I don't invest in these things because to me they're like get rich quick schemes, and I just was always raised, taught not to, it's just not a big deal. So
if you had your money invested in something like Bitcoin or Ethereum, something that's of some relative worth,
a little bit better reputation, yes.
Because Ethereum and Bitcoin are being used by actual banks now. But like these, like Aiden Ross with MILF Coin, Ice Poseidon had his own coin. I forget the name of what his was. Save the Kids token. These coins that are made by creators are specifically for pump and dumps.
Yeah.
And the fact that a lot of people fall for them is just really sad.
Zero Core says, I have $200,000 worth of crypto coin, but I did not invest it. I mined it, though I can't touch it for 3 years. Well, here's the thing. I hope in 3 years that $200,000 don't go down to $2. That's the thing. It's volatile. One day it's 1 minute it's up, the next minute it's completely totally it's zero. So anyway, I just found this kind of interesting, like, especially like Nerdy has said, in the past, Leon has covered some of these types of stories where these creators have done pump and dump. I don't think Leon, um, I don't think Leon would do this or get into something like that. I want to think that he wouldn't. I hope that
I'm
he's
curious what
not.
kind of content he's gonna make. Like what StoryFire exclusive content are we gonna be getting from Leon Lush?
Yeah. Well, see, that was the whole thing too. We were promised exclusive content from like Boogie, from Kid Behind a Camera, just to name a couple. Jugger Nuggets was going to put all this, exclusive content, um, and it just really never panned out. It
Uh,
just didn't. So,
The only person who I remember consistently doing StoryFire exclusive content was
yeah,
Justin Wang. Justin Wang was the only
yeah,
reason why I had the StoryFire app to begin with.
yeah,
And he eventually just dumped all of his StoryFire videos on YouTube,
yeah,
demonetized, of course. But
sure, yeah. So. Jardinosaur, member for 6 months, half a year with you, and I appreciate that. It is astounding to me that it's that
oh,
that
Jar Dinosaur. Oh no.
that I've actually been, I guess monetized whatever for half a year. It's thank you again, thank you guys. Appreciate that. A little bit of an update because I really haven't talked about this a whole lot. Um, um, I'm working on another project, um, um, to get another PC out to somebody. Um, and this one is being, I've got to wait. I think after this next payout, which should be here shortly, I do believe I'm going to have enough money to be able to do this. So hopefully I'll be having an announcement about that here shortly. And to like I said, to let you guys know exactly where everything is going. Um, so, um, but yeah, we're still doing it. We're still. I know we were kind of hot and heavy there last year about getting microphones and monitors and this, that, and whatever else. And we're still just haven't really had. I did have somebody come to me the other day about a small streamer, um, about maybe trying to help them because the poor person, um, the headset that they had was literally being held together with like tape. It was in such bad shape. And then like, can you get the? I said, yeah, we can 100% help somebody get a headset. we can definitely 100% do that. And so I was talking to them and working on trying to give them a headset. And then someone else, I guess, give them one or something. And they said, that they got one and they did. I said, okay, all right. So, um, anyway, but at the end of I was glad that they were able to, because nobody should have to game with something like that. That's just horrible. And if I guarantee I could spend 30 or $40 on a headset. So, yeah, they've got a new one coming. Yeah, that was bad, wasn't it, Jardinosaur? It was bad. It was really bad. And I also got tagged in one for our truly purple paw print. Evidently, there are people that are wanting to play Pal World with purple paw print, and I would, in a New York second, out of my own pocket, not even going through the philanthropy fund, would hook purple paw print up. In a New York second, I would hook her up. I would not even blink an eye. But guys, you don't know how I had to fight with her just to get her to let me buy her and send her a coffee cup. Right? So I don't know. I'm going to, for the lack of a better word, I'm going to browbeat her a little bit about seeing if I can't do something, because she does so much. She does so much for people in the community, not just me, guys. She she does things for just everybody, and she's so giving, and she will not let anybody give back to her. She
Hmm.
listen.
You know what, people? I'm gonna make a video about what you're doing here to Purple Paw Prints, and I'm gonna say big influencer pressures employee.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I am harassing an employees. Yes, cancel me, please. Um, no, I think that everybody. I think everybody knows. I sing Purple Paw Prints praises from the rafters. But I'm going to get with Purple. So Purple, just know that the conversation is going to occur. We're going to figure out something to get you to where you can play Power World with your friends. This is going to happen. Now I don't know if it's getting you a gaming console or if we got to get you some sort of a PC. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But this is going to happen, young lady. You might as well get ready for it. So just be done with that. And that's it. So anyway, so let's go on to some other stuff, guys. Enough of this depressing StoryFire. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. Time will tell. We're going to wait and see what happens. Anyway, so this is somebody that we haven't talked about in a while.
Yeah, I'm blocked by this person.
Well, yeah, and rightfully so, because you were mean to him. So
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I made comments on their public actions. I'm so sorry.
So Van Luke is a beautiful young lady that I like.
Who totally does not have an alcohol problem.
Well, listen, we all have problems, nerdy. Let's not be too finger pointy here. But anyway, she just recently got invited to the Louis Vuitton exclusive. She got invited out to New York during Fashion Week and all that, right? And it's kind of funny because Nerdy John tried to steal her bag, so she just went out here to this Fashion Week and got her new Louis Vuitton one, right?
And I'll steal that one as well.
You'll steal that one as well. Okay. So anyway, let me just get the audio down a little bit on this here. We'll just kind of I'll talk a little bit about this while this plays here in the background. But she flew out to New York on a private jet. She was able to stay at the what was the name of the hotel here? Let's forward on through here. Yeah, so she stayed at the Plaza there in New York, right? Beautiful hotel. I've never been there. I couldn't afford anything like this, but anyways, it looks like she had a really good time. She went to to New York to the whatever it is, the Fashion Week or what have you. Stayed there in the Plaza. Had a penthouse suite up in the penthouse. She had a suite where a lot of dignitaries, celebrities, A-listers.
Wait. Sorry, real quick. I'm watching in the background and I'm just doing some stuff. But wait a minute. So
get the duct tape out, Max. This is not the morning.
This is
not the morning.
Hold on.
Let him speak.
This
Let
is
him speak.
hold on. Wait. This is the same girl. I'm not even going to call her a woman. This is the same girl who got upset because I called her a dumb cunt on stream. This is the same girl?
Yes,
this is Van Luke, right? That's Van Luke. That's that Van Luke?
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to Louis. So
Yes,
let me get
sir.
this straight.
Yeah.
She's going to Louis Vuitton, like a Louis Vuitton
Exclusive.
event with all of the other idiots out there in the fashion world who do absolutely nothing for society but make us all dumber. And she's on that high of a pedestal, and she's upset that some random fucking brony on some random goddamn godforsaken commentary stream said that this dumb, idiotic, stupid,
Max,
bitch is a stupid bitch, and she doesn't like that. She didn't care. She didn't care. What? Honey, look around you. See what beautiful, beautiful things you have in store for your life. Why do you give a fuck about whether I think you're a dumb cunt? Why do you care?
After that call, she cried using her golden laced tissue paper.
Exactly. No, she took out her $100 bills apparently and wiped her fucking face with it. Fair enough, because she's so used to wiping her ass with it, she can't tell the difference between her face and her ass. I get it. I
God.
get it. We all get there. Anyway, I just called in literally just to make fun of her. Okay, bye.
There's no. Please hang around. Trash our podcast again, Max. I particularly enjoyed that segment when you trashed our little podcast over there. That was awesome. Good Lord, take the coffee away from Max. He's had too much already this morning. But irrespective, I like Van Luke. Okay, I do. I think she's a good person. I do. I like her. But anyway, she had a really beautiful trip out to New York. Got to do part of Fashion Week and that whole thing. And so I'm happy for her. She got to stay in a very nice hotel. Got to go.
I thought, but I just heard you say you like Van Luke. Why do you like Van Luke?
For the same reason.
She's a nice woman. Apparently, she's a nice woman.
Okay, we need to like okay, listen. All of that niceness that she had before. Let's all be honest. Facade, fake facade, not real. Okay, the money that she gave to everybody, the pay pigging that she did, all so that she can gain clout. Let's be honest.
She was always nice to me. She never.
Yeah. No, but see, but nice people are nice to everyone. Even when the other people are not nice to them. She's not a nice person. I reject that completely. I had to call back in just to correct the record. Okay, keep going.
Poor people catching strays. Listen, guys, okay? It's all right for people to be friends with people that you don't like. I mean, Peepaw was friends with Slug for a
I
little
can
bit
still
after-
do it, and I'll whip it out when
after,
I
my
need
stuff
to.
with him, so it's all good.
Trippy Savage with 5. The demaxochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. He is. He is the powerhouse of the cell. You're exactly right, Trippy. You're exactly 100% right. You're right. He is the powerhouse. Whew. Anyway, D-Max W. Okay, fine. D-Max gets a W. Peepaw takes an L. There you go. Peepaw takes an L because he likes somebody. There you go.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Uh,
I'm just
poor Peepaw. He was like, you know what? He tried doing a back to glory story for Van Luke. Like, Van Luke was at the bottom for a little while, but look at her now. She's going Louis Vuitton stuff, and me and D-Max, well, mostly D-Max, we had to ruin it.
It's okay.
Listen, you guys are being so mean to Van Luke, okay? I think that she's a fantastic woman. She's a paragon of content creation, and I believe that all of us should bow at her feet and allow her to grace us with more of her money, because that was her best quality. I'll be honest. No, listen, all right. I'm happy for her. Like, that's good. I legitimately, I do come with good tidings in saying that, like, I'm a nobody. I do whatever silly, stupid gunk on the internet. I have to game the algorithm in order to make it so that my live streams get over 1,000 views. I make no bones about it. Okay, I do vertical streams literally just for that reason. Okay, I get bombarded by a bunch of minors who are like below the age of like 15, 14, 13, all making fun of my lack of strategy or ability at playing Fortnite. Okay, no bones about it. He's in a much better place than me. The bitch literally just did a fucking video on a private jet, okay? She's doing fine. Hope she's not a climate change activist, but she's doing fine. You know what I mean? So so if anybody's going to be taking an L here, it's me. If anybody's going to be taking a W here, it's Van Luke. I'm fine with it.
I'm taking the L. I took the L because
Why? What L? You didn't take any L's. You just brought up the story. I'm fine. Like I'm like good. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I just I mean, it's just
I want you to continue to trash our podcast and trash yourself. I mean,
no. I was talking about the podcast. No. I was talking about the podcast at the time. I mean, obviously now it's like awesome. It's like the best thing ever. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened. But at the time, I mean, we were all wanting and whatever, and we lacked something, but we got that since then. Now we're a lot better. Now it's great podcast, clear as mud. Go subscribe to it. We
Become
do
a member if you
streams on
can.
Thursdays and Sundays. Become a member. Become a part of the Goblin Crew. It's only $9.99 a month, guys. I mean, go for it. You know, maybe if we get enough Goblin Crew, maybe we can get a private jet of our own and go over to Louis Vuitton. What was the name of that company? What was it? Oh man, what was the name of that fashion company? That everybody. What was it?
Gucci?
Oh, no. Everybody got in trouble for it was the one with the kids. Oh, you know what I'm talking
That
about.
That I would think that was Louis Vuitton.
Listen,
No.
listen.
Oh, was it?
This is beyond my wheelhouse.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Van Luke went to. Hold on. She went to Epstein's Island.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Hang on, what is this here?
Oh my God, D-Max.
So funny. I just got DM'd.
Balenciaga. It was Balenciaga. Thank you, Squashing.
Balenciaga?
Okay, Balenciaga.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. Listen. Evidently, bringing up Van Luke having a wonderful trip has triggered people. I apologize. Wasn't my intentions this morning. I was just trying to do a little stream this morning. You know, I don't get to do these too often anymore because
let's be objective. I don't know if it was a wonderful trip. Okay, she showed this on like social media, so it's very possible that she could be lying to all. I'm just fucking around at this point.
But
anyway,
I'm gonna try and steal that not Balenciaga, that Louis Vuitton bag once again.
Okay, well there you go. Just all I can say is go after it. So, are you guys ready to have some fun and laughs? Let's have some laughs. I covered some very controversial topics this morning. Wasn't really my intention. Just wanted to kind of, share some concerns that I had about StoryFire, that type of thing.
Well, does it help you if Gigi Hart says in chat that she also likes Fan Luke? Does it help you at
all? Sure. I guess the more the merrier, right? I don't know. I see. Let's just laugh. All right. So this here says Big Shorts fails. Let's take a look at this. Oh shit! Oh, see, that would be me. That would be me. Okay, first. We're doing a shrimp bowl.
Wait, I think they were using Fireball. What?
Oh my God. No, he just dumped all that seafood. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Shrimp bowl and he dumped it all. God.
Couple of snags, mate. Nothing better than down a beer and a.
Oh my God, it's Mitch.
Snag.
Is that Mitch? It does kind of look and sound like Mitch, doesn't it?
That's where he's been.
That's where he's been, exactly.
Oh, goodness.
That was not me. Before anybody starts making comments in the chat, that is not me. Oh!
Seagull wanted to say something.
Did you see that, John?
I see someone forgot the filter.
Goddamn filters, man. What is this here? No context humans. Really? Was that funny to you, John?
Like 4 out of 10.
I'd put it around like a 2, maybe. I don't think that. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what this here is. If this, okay, this channel makes you laugh. If you laugh, you restart. Okay.
Put the crab leg down.
I refuse to believe this is real.
$20? They're really sweaty.
More gross than anything.
Is that what's his name? What was that dude's name?
The Chugga Conroy dude.
Chugga Conroy. Is that Chugga Conroy?
Out in the wild.
Out in the wild, exactly. Because he liked them stinky feet, you know.
Oh god, how
think
old
any-
was the girl who uploaded that?
I don't know. I don't know. D-Max. All I know is D-Max brought that knowledge into my life, and so D-Max forever will have that hung around his neck.
Anyone prefers the other option?
Instead of saying no or stop, I'm going to say,
I'm gonna stick with my normal
Holy.
card or thanks.
Dominal garage. Tal. Mia. Okay.
I don't know. That one didn't really get me either. So, what is this here? F around and find out. Okay. Oh, they're pulling this little car behind the other. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
this is a jackass stunt.
This is not going to. Okay, first of all, the dude has a mullet. Can you see that? Anybody that wears
I've been there, seen them there mullet.
Anybody that wears their hat backwards and has a mullet, no.
Hey, he always gonna bring the keg to the party.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
That's it. That's nothing. I figured he was going to like roll him around that corner, but okay, whatever. What is this? You would never see my face at this gym again. That's Pizzle. That was a Pizzle right there. She does that all the time when we're streaming. Like we'll be or recording, whatever. She sits there and we have to, like if we're recording an episode, she does a Pizzle and we have to edit it out. Her mic picks up everything.
What kind of, she has the what kind of mic does she have again?
I don't know, but it's super sensitive or something. Exactly. She does a Pizzle. I call it pizzling. I said, Pizzle, did you Pizzle again? Yeah.
Oh my god,
laughing.
that breaking news people, that Puddle Hole dude just sent me a friend request. What? Did he join the Discord?
Yeah, he sent me one too. Puggle Hall. Yeah, he says he's watching the stream. Listen, Puggle, if you want to talk, you can call in. I take callers, man. Just hop in the Coffee with People waiting to call. Call in. We can have a conversation. That's fine. 100%. Have you ever seen these before, Nerdy? Do you know what these are?
Oh yeah, those are suits people wear to exterminate with wasp, right? I've seen a couple of those TikToks where the guy does it a bit differently.
Yeah. But do you know what this here particular insect that they're taking care of here is?
It's a wasp, right? That's why I assumed it was.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's those murder wasps.
The African murder wasp are like they're huge.
Yeah, the murder hornets, whatever they're called, right? Yeah. So watch this. Got in a seat, got in that ass.
Oh my god, he didn't close it all the way.
Yeah, they didn't get it zipped up all the way, and now he's getting more. I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh.
The Pizzle whistle, exactly, Hezekiah. The Pizzle whistle. There you go. Jesus Christ. I guarantee you I wouldn't want one of those things loose in my drawers. What is this here? What is this dog got? What?
Oh, that dog's in style right there.
Okay, so he's got little fog things coming in. He's got LEDs, so it looks like he's got lasers, or not lasers,
That's so
but jetpack.
cute.
That's pretty cool, and that's one of those kind of dogs. Are those?
Shiba.
Shiba, yeah, Shiba dogs, yeah.
Or the meme dogs. They're so cute.
Yeah. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool.
Oh, head-on collision. Nope, nope.
No, the dog actually steers around people too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so cute.
Pretty cool. What have we got here? This is a long original version of me shoving my fada into a balloon. Okay. Now I've been told I have to close this or mute it here. So
we're on.
Come on. Come on, okay, bro. Hurry up.
Hey guys, come with me as I shove my father into a balloon.
My fada.
You have 10 minutes now, Ty.
Oh! Now we have it. Quick though. Quick, up. Go. Get in there.
Yeah, and good on the dad for being a good sport on all this, right? What part of Ireland is he from? I don't know, Squatching. He says my father.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't, because Ireland's weird. Like, everyone thinks that the Irish accent is just one thing. No, it's regional. There are a lot of regional Irish accents.
There is. Yep, 100%.
Step 1, complete. Go easy now.
Put it in there. Easy, don't squeeze my stomach. Stop my stomach, Ty. Right, haven't it?
My Tony, that's your nickname for it.
Before I do anything, catch the side of it there, you.
Catch what's the size?
Put it up more, the back of it. Yeah, even spread. 2 hands.
Over your ass.
Yeah. Hold on, fit. What you do now? Easy, easy. You dog rough. Do you know I'm a bigger Aegis? Quick. Hold on. So you're too slow.
Quick and fast. So when
You put it out, I put my hand down.
put your 2 hands down in under it and get...
Well, you have to put the both sides in.
Marianne! 1, 2, 3, go in. Go in there. Off for
Hey, he was pulling out. He didn't pull it out, you know.
Get the leaf blower!
Get the leaf blower, Ty.
This is
Blower!
Ty, you stick it down.
What's that?
I said you stick it down too far. Should all the air is coming out. Now, is that it? I brought my hat, my hair is in distress. Are you happy now?
So then they got jump around music that's played in there.
The world is wrong with you. You're 55, and I certainly expect better from you.
Just in case you didn't know that they were Irish.
In just in case you didn't know they were Irish. Thank you for the $20 there, Critical Shogun. Appreciate it. And he's been a member for 5 months. I appreciate that. All right.
Oh, look who's in waiting to call.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull it in. So Puggle Hall is in waiting to call. I'm gonna pull him in. He is well, all right, Puggle. I'll just let you introduce yourself. So just unmute yourself there, my friend. Thank you for calling in. So what exactly is your tie to Blaze? Or to StoryFire rather?
Wait, give me one moment. Can you repeat that? I had to turn my phone on speaker.
Sure. So what exactly is your association with StoryFire?
So, just to give you a little background, I've been on the app since 2017 when McJuggernuggets and Brian launched the platform.
Okay.
I am now currently a StoryFire community representative. So if you go to the StoryFire website and you go to the help section, there's a representatives tab and you can view the representatives. There's so basically when Deckchair took over the platform in 2021, 2021, he made the community representatives a thing. So basically community representatives are elected individuals from the community who get to run the platform and design the roadmap of the platform for that year.
Okay. So let me bring up. I'll bring
So
up.
I was lucky enough to get voted in along with 4 other people.
Okay. All right. So is it a? So it's not necessarily a paid position. You're not like on the payroll or anything like that. You're just a creator that was kind of, for lack of a better word, given more of a leadership role within the platform. Is that kind of?
So when it started, yes, it's going to become a paid position. So we will get paid in the Blaze token when it launches.
Okay, so earlier I pulled up and looked on. I just Googled Blaze, right? The $ Blaze. Is the Blaze token currently being traded out there on the crypto chain?
So that one, because I was watching that stream, that one that you pulled up, that's a different Blaze token. That's not ours.
Okay, so the Blaze token that you guys have on StoryFire is currently not openly being traded. Is that what you're saying?
Not at the moment. We took that contract down. That contract that was in public beta over the last year. I can send you that address. You might be able to find it if give me one.
I'll be quite honest with you, Puggle. I am I saying your name right, Puggle? Is that correct?
Poogle.
Poogle. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
Listen, Poogle. What I know about cryptocurrency, you could fit in a thimble. I don't know anything about it. Okay. All I'm saying is that for this part of the internet, right, that I exist in within the commentary community, anytime influencers get involved with any type of crypto, it doesn't ever turn out well, right? It always turns out to be some sort of a rug pull. That's the term that they use a lot when I watch these videos by CoffeeZilla, Mudahar, people like that cover these type of things. Even Leon Lush himself, who has covered these things in the past with cryptocurrencies and influencers. These influencers come in, they hype up these coins, then they pull their assets out of it, and people are left holding the bag, is the lack of a better word, and all their money is gone because the coin goes to absolute zero, below zero even. So I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here. I hope it's not. I like Leon. I've been following Leon for since 2016, 2017. When StoryFire launched and they started accepting people in, I actually have an account. I don't know how long I've been a member on StoryFire, but I know after McNuggets launched it and what his deal was as far as what he was marketing it towards, I was like, yeah, because I'm a big advocate for there being, competition and there not be, quote, a monopoly out here on stuff. The problem is that the way that whole thing was handled, the StoryFire, under the original management stuff, really left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths out here, right? Which you agreed on your tweet under, when I retweeted, Leon's original announcement, right? You agreed that there is a bad taste out here in people's mouths with this platform, correct?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, even myself, I knew some of the stuff that went on behind the scenes of past ownership, and I mean, it's bad taste.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Poogle. I wish the site the best. I hope that you guys are successful. The thing that kind of gives me some pause is that creators were promised cash outs, and that never happened. Now I know in your tweet you said that like last year it was done as a beta, right? That they had the beta cash outs and stuff like that, right? So my question is when these people cash out, so is one Blaze token going to be worth what, as far as US dollars or whatever currency that maybe the person whatever their currency is wherever they live. So how's that going to be figured out? What is it worth?
So I got the old contract up, so I can tell you what before they closed it off, what
Mm-hmm.
the price was.
Okay.
It was 0.002792. Hold up, I gotta go on mute real quick. I'm at work.
Okay. 0.00.
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay, so that's what, like you said 0.002, right?
Yeah, so 0.002792. I can screenshot
Okay,
it
so
for you real quick.
002. So that's 10 hundredths. So that was what, 2 thousandths of a cent?
Yeah, give me one moment. I'm gonna send this to you to DMs. This is the
Okay.
current thing. I just sent it to Discord DM.
Yeah, okay. I'll pull it up here on screen. We can look at it. I'll pull it up here where everybody can see it. All right. So it's 0.002. So that's 10 hundredths thousandths. So it's 2 thousandths of a cent was what it was trading for, correct? When it was originally being offered. All right. So the thing that is, is when they put out these tweets and they're like talking about $50,000, dollar or 50,000 giveaway, right? And they have a dollar sign out there. And they say $20,000 giveaway. What they're really talking about though is Blaze tokens. They're not actually talking about $50,000 US dollars or 20,000 US dollars. They're talking about that value in the cryptocurrency, correct?
So basically, like the $20,000 giveaway, they're gonna give away Blaze tokens, equivalent to that,
Okay, so okay. So when they say $20,000, they're going to actually give away whatever. Of course, it'll have to be determined what it is as far as the value, right? Right. Like in this case, it's 2 thousandths of a cent. So they're going to be getting. I don't have the math right here in front of me, but essentially they're going to be getting millions, if not billions, of Blaze tokens to equate to $20,000. Correct?
Yeah, but see, the $20,000 giveaway that they just announced this morning, that's going to be split up amongst different like prize pools.
Sure,
so they're not giving away 20. They're not giving away 20,000 to one person.
Yeah, I get that, right? It's like $800 here or $1,000 there. I get all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I wish you guys the luck. I really, truly do. I suspect there are going to be a lot of eyes on this.
100%. I mean, we have a lot of people, looking at the platform right now from what I know, and I don't know everything. I'm just a community representative. So I represent the community. It's some things I don't know yet that, that have yet to be announced. And there's some things I do know that I can't say at the moment.
Sure.
But crypto's definitely, I just got into it within the last year by being, a part of this new StoryFire team. So, if you go into crypto or any kind of thing that involves money, do your research kind of thing,
100%. So,
I see Leon join. I see Leon joining. That gives me, I'm gonna just like take a step out of my shoes and just go to like, a person that, maybe is trying to get into crypto for the first time or trying to get into maybe social media for the first time. I see somebody as big as Leon join. It seems trustworthy, but you still have to do your research.
Okay, but Poogle, to counter your point, we've seen people like Ice Poseidon, Logan Paul, even Moneymaker Merriweather, all these big, huge, influential people come out and do cryptocurrency, come out and do their coins, and then boom, yank them, right? So you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Anytime you have these influencers or even people who are not necessarily influencers, but are just celebrities in their own right, and they get tied into these things, it always turns out to be, I can't say always, majority of them turn out to be just horrible for the supporters or fans of these influencers or entertainers or whatever, or sports athletes.
Yeah.
It always, they are literally the little people. And I understand what you're saying. It's like anytime you get anything, if you're buying a stock or you're whatever, that can fluctuate, buyer beware. 100%, I get that,
Yeah.
right? But again, so one last little thing here, I'll let you go because I appreciate that you're, and I do thank you because you're calling in here at work and everything. One of the tweets that they put out yesterday evening that says user traction is blazing. Total accounts 2.2 million. Daily active users 185,000. Right. My question is how accurate really is those numbers?
So I know the 2.2 million accounts. That's been accounts created over time on the platform. So since basically
since
it started
its launch.
Since it launched in 2017. Now, as far as the daily active users and the monthly active users, I'm not sure on that. I would need to contact the CEO, which I do have contact with. I don't know how they track their data.
Because, the thing is we looked at the site this morning. We looked out there, and here's the thing, the videos and stuff that they're pushing, right? The content creators that they're highlighting, some of them haven't done anything in years. The videos and stuff well, hang on now. So in the videos stuff that they pushed is like, these have just a few views, right? Some of them, though, like the stuff like Sky Does Minecraft, those videos had like 1,000 whatever views. I don't understand how you can get to where you're saying 185,000 users a day, and there's no, like, it doesn't translate to, I'm not seeing that with what they're putting out there on the front page. That doesn't mesh to me.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So
now, I saw you were looking at the website earlier on that popular creator tab. I think where it shows Keemstar and a bunch of other people on there still.
Kid
So
behind
we're
the
about
camera.
to So we're actually about to do a revamp to that soon.
Okay.
To the popular creator and get active people on there, because most of those people have been inactive for, as you know, 3 years.
Yeah. And some of these guys have actually, some of the people that you guys have listed here have actually severed any and all connections to StoryFire, right? Because of what happened with Matt Juggernuggets. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell anyone how to do their business or anything like that, but just a couple of things that maybe you could pass along to the powers to be. If you're going to relaunch something, rebrand it, that's great, awesome, whatever. But I would think you'd want to clean it up and not have people who hadn't done anything in years on the platform, right? And some of them have a known, like, tumultuous history with the channel or the platform, right? That's just it, right? And like, this is just kind of more of me being kind of an ass here or whatever. But in the video where Leon is announcing this stuff, I don't know who did the editing for him, or if he did it himself, whatever. But they misspelled announcement. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if he was like joking around, and that's why
possibly
I don't know.
Leon is a joker. It's possible he did that. It could all been a meme. It's possible, but anyway, listen, I don't want to top you more time because like I said, you're at work. I don't want to take away.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just to give a little background. I'm in security, so I'm at a gatehouse right now. So it's pretty much quiet. I only have to go on mute when a truck comes up.
Okay,
so, yeah.
got you. Okay, well, anyway, like I say, I appreciate your time, but
here's the deal. I'm gonna just let you know, I'm like in no way, shape, or form, I'm trying to get you back on the platform, or I'm not trying to get your audience to join the platform. All I'm doing is, I'm kind of just answering your questions.
Yeah, got it. So the thing of it is like I say, let's see if I go out here. I'm looking at I'm looking All right, that's fine. So I'm looking at Poogle's page here now. It looks like he uploaded something 3 days ago. He got 50 views on it. He's talking about the new Feastables versus Hershey's. Looks like day before that he did another Feastable thing. Got hammered from Liquid Death. So he's getting he's getting a few views and stuff like that. So it looks like he's more of he does like kind of a review channel type thing where he reviews different things. I bought the iPhone 15 Pro with Blaze. That's interesting.
Yeah.
How did you buy an iPhone 15 Pro with a currency that's not actually openly being traded?
So that's when it was. So that was 4 months ago when it was still traded.
Okay.
So I have screenshots of that still, the Blaze being in my crypto wallet and everything.
Okay. All right.
So
let's see if I go out here and I look at my how would I look at here? My channel, I guess. How would I don't know if it shows on here 4 years ago. I don't know how in the world you even tell when you joined or anything like that.
I mean, we have are you familiar with Social Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, StoryFire has a Social Blade integration. I didn't know if you knew that or not. But yeah, like I was saying, like in no way, shape, or form I'm trying to get you or your audience to come over to StoryFire. I saw you were curious yesterday when Leon made his post, so I kind of yeah. A lot of people they tell me are you live streaming currently?
Yep, I sure am. So 2019.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything, but they say they call me the StoryFire D writer. I'll just say that.
Okay. All right. So
yeah.
So all right. So all right. That's fine. Yeah, it says here I created on 2019, April 11th of 2019. So that's been what, 6 years ago? So
yeah, give or take, yeah.
Yeah. So I know basically when it got opened up to where when McJuggernuggets opened it up to where people could create accounts, because initially it was like invite only type thing, but when he started, like I say it, I did join. I did do some posting and stuff. I never got to the point to where I was allowed to quote upload videos directly straight to the platform, but I did like I linked some of my YouTube videos and stuff that I was doing back in the day.
Okay.
So anyway, here's the deal. Again, like I say, complete total honest transparency here. I hope that the platform relaunch works for you guys. I hope this all works out well for you. I'm going to sit back in reservation and I'm going to really be cautious about this. I just have such a distrust when I see any type of influencer or celebrity start hyping any type of crypto, because like I said, it has just always been a horror story. I hope that that's not the case here. I hope that this is not what's not going to happen here. And I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I hope that I am proven to be wrong, and that everything is on the up and up. So.
And I will just have to say this: from just being in crypto for a year, I've seen a lot of scams just like take place, like the Logan Paul situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just say this, like this to you, your audience, anybody listening, really. If somebody tells you to buy a token, do not buy it. Do not buy it if somebody tells you to buy. If they tell you to buy something, that's a scam more than likely.
Yeah. So anyway, well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it, Poogle.
Yeah, no problem.
I wish you all the best, my dude. Hopefully, and have a great day. Okay.
You too.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I'm up against the wire here. I'm actually went a little long just to have that conversation with Poogle. There you guys go. Hopefully, I asked the right questions. And like I said, hopefully, I don't know. I wish them the best. we'll see. Our Clears Mud, the most recent recording should go live about 3 p.m. today for everybody. So keep an eye out for that. If you are if you like Clear as Mud, if you like the team over there that we have put together, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Like I said, we got a new recording will be dropping out about 3 p.m. this afternoon for everybody. I've got Miss Maggot and myself have been working hard. We've got a couple of interviews lined up. We're supposed to, I believe it's today. I'm interviewing somebody today, or not I believe we're interviewing. I think we got one lined up for this week and one lined up for next week. Supposed to be lined, and anyway, we'll get those recorded and edited for our series on here, called Chewing the Fat with People. You guys really seem to like the last one that we did with Chud Logic. Anyway, looking forward to the conversations we're going to have with these two individuals we have coming up. Now that I'm actually starting to really feel a lot better, I'm going to start trying to do more streams in the morning, because I do miss the interaction with you guys. You guys really seem to like the members only stream that we did Saturday morning, going over the body cam footage of an incident that was happening here locally. There were some opinions put forth to maybe start looking at more body cam footages and things like that. So I'm going to try to add that into the wheelhouse as well, to kind of talk about or discuss as well. Poogle, thanks for having me on. Just thank you. I appreciate the subscription or subscribing to the channel, and thank you for calling in. Hopefully you felt like you were allowed to give your opinions and voice your positions and stuff. All I'll say to the viewers out there, maybe it's up to you guys whether or not if you want to give the platform a chance again. Maybe some of you guys never was around back when it was originally launched, 4 or 5 years ago, when it originally launched. If you weren't, if you did and you kind of have a sour taste in your mouth, I'll leave it up to you. You guys you're adults. You got good heads on your shoulders. You can make the decision. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I don't know how active I'll be or anything like that, but I will keep on. Because I'm all about consuming content. So we'll see what happens and go from there. But thanks to everybody. Thanks to Nerdy John for calling in. I think Nerdy actually has got a show going. So let me see here. I'm gonna see if he does. I'm gonna try to. Let's see here. Go here, then go here. Edit. Go customization. Let's see. Can I reroute? Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna reroute it. We're gonna raid into Nerdy this morning. I appreciate you guys being here with me this morning. Go over there and send Nerdy some love. Tell Nerdy to have a good stream. I've got to get to work now. And until next time, guys, remember to keep your powder dry and look for me in the funny papers.
Maybe I'm a little